Yeah, guys. How about you? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like earlier on in the show, I mentioned about seeds. And the importance of this. Oh, let me just destroy my table here that I'm standing on. 1 second. Yeah, I mentioned about seeds earlier on in the show, and I thought, yo, hold a second, hold your thoughts, right? Say it back later on in the show still, and I thought, okay, cool, I'll say it later in the show. Seeds, man, like understand what we're doing here. I might have hinted this before. Wow, it seems like we want to achieve. We go to church, we listen to this parable about the seeds flying up and flying all over the place, and seeds taking time to go into the real ground and whatsoever. I think like my dad with ourselves used to go in the garden. We planted some peas, and I would water it every single day. It wouldn't grow. Just put it in there. I was like, Dad, this thing ain't working. As soon as it actually rained, not the water that I was getting from the watering can, but when it rained, within 2 days afterwards, bam, it come through. I was like, hold on a second. It waited for the real rain to come along and really for it to germinate, everything grew properly into big plants. And I think too often, guys, we're like when we're doing music and we're doing promotions and so on, we're expecting the altars to be full. You know what I mean? What we have to show is that the watering, the real true water, comes from up above in its own time. We can't tell it to rain. It just rains at the right time. And I think if we stop, I've been seeing people get force sprouted and it sprouts up high, but it die in a second because the ground's not there. Guys, when we're doing don't be discouraged if you got 2 views. Don't be discouraged if you got 2 million views. Yeah, I'll be encouraged actually, but don't get overly gassed on that one, to be honest. But if actually show is there, guys, it's about having quality. You make sure that you produce a quality seed, and God will do the rest. You don't need to stop trying to. And the reality show is this is not about seeing how effective your ministry is. This is the how to boost your own ego. I got so and so saved. Oh, I did this for so and so. Oh, that conference I was organizing did this for that person. Forget you. It's not about you. With or without you, people are gonna change. You know what I mean? So stop getting so stuck up yourself to tell the world how much people came to the altar, how much people kind of like was influenced by you, and just focus and just do you. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're going to do what you have to do, bring across the message that you have right there. Don't try and get clever with it and go, right, to get people up, I need to say this. Guys, anyone who's feeling sick and I need, you know what, like, guys, that's some stars business, man. Like, anyone who had a bad day at work, I could tell you straight, out of 100 people, somebody's gonna have a bad day at work. I can tell you straight, out of 100 people, somebody's going to be sick or know somebody who is sick. So sorry if anyone gonna be vexed with me for this, but I'm afraid that's what mans are thinking when they hear people talk. I'm not saying that you shouldn't say them talks. I'm just saying, don't get clever with talks. Talk from up there or from there. Talk from here. What God is really saying inside of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. I may get myself in trouble for saying this, but guys, my encouragement, guys, don't look at what's in front of you. You just dig the seeds, the quality seeds. But if it doesn't germinate right now, that in 5 to 10 years time, somebody can say, you know what? Richard, was that so much right? But you know what? I get it. You know what I'm saying? If it takes that long, it takes that long, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to force them to get me straight right now. You know what I mean? So that's the way it goes, man. You know what I mean? I remember a wise man said, you know what, still, when they're talking about how to deal with the disciples, to him, he said, listen, like a great priest at the time, I forgot his name now, I believe it's in Acts, and he said, like, listen, guys, if this thing is real, this Christian thing is real, it will last, but if it's fake, it'll dead off next week. So you know what, mate? If it is God, get your hands off it and just let it go. Unless if it's not God, it will dead off. Don't worry about it. If it is God, trust me, it'll go through the true test of time. And that's reality, man. So listen, guys, my encouragement is, just put the seeds from here, man. Just lay the seeds from here, from your heart, man. Just put the true seeds out there, and you'll see the difference, man. But listen, guys, we're gonna carry on this show. We're gonna play a bit of Aaron Cole. I haven't played it for a while, 4 minutes still. I kind of like kept away from Aaron Cole because I was playing it from hard. I know he's had been a bit quiet lately, but let's check him out here. Promised Land. It's within the BPM counter, 98.9, just in there, guys. But listen, Promised Land, Aaron Cole.